to everyone. My name is Rabbi Wolk. I'm the community chaplain with Jewish Family Service. I have the honor of working with Faith Presbyterian Hospice, and they ask me each month to share some thoughts with you. I hope this finds all of you well. This is being recorded the day after the Super Bowl. If there are any bettors out there, I hope you were successful and this finds you in a good mood. In fact, there's a whole study being done of millions of people who call in sick today. They don't feel like going to work the day after the Super Bowl. People who are supposedly working the night when the game is being played, that either call in sick or there's a drop in efficiency in their work. And certainly whatever we do, we always seek to be very efficient. And that really leads into a thought I wanted to share with you. In the weekly Sabbath reading of the 5 books of Moses, the Torah, we read this past Shabbat, this past Sabbath morning, a portion entitled Yitro, Jethro. Jethro, don't get confused, this is not Jethro from the Beverly Hillbillies. This is Jethro of ancient times. He was the father-in-law of Moses. He was the priest of Midian. He was the head of his tribe, a man who always was seeking the truth, seeking God. And we're told that Jethro comes out into the desert to see Moses and the children of Israel. And he sees that Moses is sitting the whole day and hearing judicial cases between people. People have disputes, personal disputes, monetary disputes, and Moses is sitting the whole day. The people are lined up, and by the end of the day, Moses has not heard all the cases. The people are exhausted. Moses is tired. So Jethro, in surveying this situation, Jethro, we could say perhaps, was the first efficiency expert. He says to Moses, this is not a good way to do it. It's not an efficient use of your time. Now, Jethro doesn't stop there. You know, it's one thing for a person to criticize. It's often easy to criticize an organization, criticize a spouse, criticize colleagues. But if you're criticizing, then you need to take it further and offer constructive criticism, to offer a suggestion of how to do it better. If you think I'm not doing it well, then tell me how to improve. That's what Jethro does. He says to Moses, you should appoint other judges. Let the judges hear the other cases, and only the most difficult cases will go to you, Moses. This will be a more efficient use of your time. You can then be the leader of the children of Israel, rather than sitting the whole day in judgment. And Moses takes this constructive criticism and he appoints different judges. We think about it, that's the system that's used throughout the world, in the Western world, wherever there's a legitimate judicial system, we follow Jethro's lead of appointing different levels of courts, small claims court, civil court, criminal court, appeals, state, the Supreme Court. We know you don't go to the Supreme Court about a parking ticket. Only an issue that affects the whole nation goes to the Supreme Court. And so Jethro doesn't just criticize Moses, he offers constructive criticism, how to do it better. And because Jethro takes this very sensitive, worthwhile, and efficient approach, the portion of the Torah, the portion of the book of Exodus that bears his name, contains, in fact, the 10 Commandments. Shalom, thank you for your attention, and be well.